Hi Englishers, welcome back to my channel. This is Ma'am Raya, your English teacher. And for today's lesson, we're going to have another quality lesson for our English Proficiency Test or EPT review. We are already in the fifth edition. Yes, on the this is our fifth lesson for our EPT. And again, this lesson is very beneficial for those professionals who dream to land a job in the Department of Education or any ESL industry. I've heard and read as well, there are ESL companies who are requiring, or one of their requirements is to pass the entrance exam, and this is the kind of entrance exam that they ask for in their applicants. Okay, so I hope that you can get the correct answers too, and not just getting the correct answer, but also it would be able to help you to understand why it is the correct answer. Okay, so let's get it on. Okay, so here again, I will be giving you 10 questions. There will be four choices, and I'll provide the correct answer and a short or brief explanation why it is the correct answer. Okay, so yes, here we have our first question. I hope you can see my cursor there. Okay, so the more I get to know him, the blank I like him. Okay, we have our choices here: most, less, much, lesser. Okay, our answer here is lesser. Yes, you can have, you try to observe here the first sentence we have: the more I get to know him. Okay, that's the first thought or the idea of the statement. So you already have here the what's this? Yes, our adjective here is comparative, the comparative adjective. So it is easier for us also to look for another comparative adjective here. And so far, yes, letter D or lesser is the other comparative adjective we have here. Okay, so that's the way it is. Okay, I hope you get it. Okay, now let's have our second sentence or question. Okay, did you really understand all blank he said? Okay, we have our choices: what, when, which, that. Okay, what do you think is the answer? Okay, so we have here the correct answer: that. Did you really understand all that he said? Okay, so we're pertaining to something that he already mentioned. So all that he said. Okay, so yes, we don't know what it is, so we can't say when that he said. So it's ideas. You're talking about ideas here. Okay, I hope I'm yes also not getting fast. Okay, I hope you got my explanation well. Okay, number three here. You'd rather stay at home tonight. Okay, blank you. Okay, we have our choices: won't, wouldn't, hadn't, didn't. Okay, this is one of the lessons we also have here. Tag questions. Okay, I hope you remember. So I'll be also putting it here. Okay, for the link. Okay, how to make tag questions. Okay, how to use tag questions in our sentences. So as you can get the correct answer here as wouldn't. Okay, why? Because the contracted word here, yeah, for the word that is being contracted, so it's would rather. It is an expression: I'd rather, I would rather. Okay, so it's always would rather. And since the use of tag question, so remember, or I hope we can have a short recall. When we have our tag question, we will try to connect with our statement. If our statement is using the positive or the affirmative statement, then our tag question will be negative. Okay, remember, you are pretty, aren't you? Okay, so here would, okay, is the modal verb, positive. Then we use the negative, the negative side of that. So wouldn't you? You'd rather stay at home tonight, wouldn't you? Okay, so that's the way it is. Okay, let's have number four this time. His grandfather often dozes blank in front of the TV after dinner. Okay, choices: in, out, off, over. Okay, the correct answer we have. Do you also have the same answer as yes, I have? Okay, doze off. Okay, so doze off is a phrasal verb, or it is an expression. Okay, it means to fall asleep, especially for a short period of time. So normally when we, yes, after our dinner, so that's what we usually do. Yes, so we tend to do that. We just easily, yeah, doze off. Okay, doze off to fall asleep, just as fast as we can after, yes, a short time. Okay, after you're doing, yeah, watching. In his case, he just watched TV after dinner. Okay, so remember the expression, that's doze off. Okay, now let's do have, okay, our, okay, fifth question here. James is staying with blank while he is in New York. Their son, Nick Green, will then come back with James for a few weeks over here. Okay, choices: the green, the greens, green, greens. Okay, right, that's too fast. Okay, I wait. Okay, my pretty picture, yes, is hiding. So the correct answer here is the greens. Okay, why? We are pertaining to yeah, a family. Okay, a certain family. Okay, that James is staying. So where will you live in the United States? I'll be living with the Greens. So the Greens, yeah, the family name of yeah, the surname of the family that James will be living or will be staying. Okay, the Greens. Okay, so the family. So yeah, like that. I hope that's clear. Okay, so that's why. So it couldn't be the others or Greens. So you're talking about there is the S here because yeah, they are the family, the Greens. Okay. So, okay, let's do have number 6 here. I've never heard blank ridiculous speech. Okay, choices: such a so, a such. Okay, our answer here is such a. I've never heard such a ridiculous speech. Okay, so such a or such is actually used as a pronoun, but it can also be used as a predeterminer when we pair it with the article a or an with a singular noun. Okay, so our singular noun here is, yeah, the word speech. Okay, such a ridiculous speech. Okay, we also have we can also use such with as a determiner when we have plural nouns. Okay, so for singular noun, so we have here such a. Okay, such a wonderful speech. It was such a pity idea. Okay, to have that one. Okay, so she's such an intelligent girl. Okay, for in high school. Okay, so for plural, okay, plural noun we have, so we say such men are dangerous, or we've had such awful weather lately. Okay, awful weather. Weather is, yes, uh, what's this? Yes, the kind of noun that cannot be counted. Yes, where am I? So that's why we cannot say weathers. That's why. So such weather. Okay, such a, again, for singular noun. Okay, such a ridiculous speech. Okay, a determiner. So we can use that one. Okay, this is used as a determiner in this case. So we can't say so a ridiculous speech. Okay, not for this case. Okay, now let's have number 7 here. I benefited a great deal blank taking that online training course. Okay, so choices: from, for, with, off. Okay, I benefited, okay, from taking that online training course. So benefited from. Okay, so yeah, it's the idea here is that you got something from, yes, out of something. Yes, so you take advantage of the course, so you learned something from it. Yeah, it's the idea. You learn something from it. So I benefited from. Okay, you do have the advantage. I hope you get the idea there too. So benefited from. Okay, and let's have the next question here. She was blank of by her foster parents. Okay, so taken care, took care, take cared. Okay, I think it's not just yes me, but I think some of us also have confusion on what is really the correct usage or correct expression to be used. Okay, she was taken care of by her foster parents. So we say taken here because this is already in the passive form. So she here is the person that was taken care of. Okay, so somebody takes care of her. Okay, yeah, so this is the passive form. Okay, so passive form in the past tense. So was, okay, was taken. Was plus the past participle, okay, of the verb taken care. So we don't have D here anymore, so we don't say taken cared. So nothing like that. Yeah, we take the first word. Okay, if we do have yes, two words here, so we have the passive form of the verb, the past participle of the first verb. Okay, taken care. So not anymore taken care. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, we're down to the last two questions. Okay, number 9, we have I will see you blank January for the Sinulog Festival. Sinulog is a very famous festival here in the Philippines, especially in Cebu. Yes, I hope that everything comes back to normal. So you can have, yeah, we can party here, yeah, hopefully. Okay, so choices on, at, in, by. Okay, so you try to consider here, okay, the month. Okay, with the use of prepositions, sorry. So I also have one video for that. Okay, the use of in, on, at. Okay, for places, okay, time, okay, dates as well. So yes, prepositions. And the correct answer is in. I will see you in January for the Sinulog Festival. We use in here since we are just using the name of the month. Okay, if there is a date here like January 21 or 21st, then we can use on for that matter. Okay, yes, same goes with if it's a complete date, so we use on. Okay, it's either on or in. Okay, so not at or by. Okay, in because it's just the name of the month. Okay, in January. Okay, same thing as year as well. So I will see you in 2022. Okay, not on. Okay, I hope that's clear. And now we're already on the last question. Okay, it's okay, blank. The oil price increase. The drivers remained hopeful for a better 2021. Okay, choices despite of, in spite of, in spite, despite. Okay, it's kind of tricky here actually. Okay, so if you can still remember, one of the topics we also have here, yeah, the use of in spite of or despite. Okay, so we have to remember that when we use despite, so there is no need for us to use of. Okay, so the correct answer here is despite. Ma'am, why is it despite? Is it possible to use in spite of? Yes, it's possible, but you try to look at it closer. Um, yeah, the spelling here of in spite, it shouldn't be this case. Okay, so it should be this one in separate. Okay, in spite, and then we should have of here for this situation. Okay, since we don't have that one, and this one is incorrectly spelled. Yes, how should I say that? Misspelled. Okay, so that's why that makes letter B not a good choice. Okay, so the only correct answer we have here is letter D, which is despite. Despite the oil price increase, the drivers remain hopeful for a better 2021. Okay, so I hope that you or able to understand the explanations I have for, yes, for all those answers. And yes, if you believe that this lesson helped you in your entrance exam or any other exam that you have, please have the thumbs up. Yes, and also like my, yeah, like this video. Also subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for joining today's lesson with me. Enjoy learning Englishers. Okay, see you when I see you. See you in my next video. Keep safe. Okay, see you. Bye bye.